Good morning. Today's topic is SQL, and today we'll go for three different clauses with the select statement. Okay, continuing the select statement only. Today we'll use three different kind of clauses. Those are used in select statement. The first clause is the order by. The second one is group by, and the third one is the having clause. Order by, group by, and having clause. Okay, so first come to the order by clause. The order by clause is used for ordering the records or sorting the record. It used to sort the records sort a record according to a particular attribute or a particular column. The order by clause is used with two different keywords. One is ASC, that is ascending, and another is DESC, that is descending order. The ASC clause is used for the ascending order, and the DESC clause is used for the descending order sorting. Okay, so by default it is ascending order. That means if you are not mentioning any keyword, either ascending or descending, then by default it will arrange the records in ascending order. Now let's go for the example. The first example I have written over here, that is select asterisk from EMP order by salary ascending order. That means it will display the details of all the employees, but as the record stored, not in that manner as the record stored in the table, but it will display the record according to the salary in ascending order. That means the lowest salary, the employee having the lowest salary will be displayed first, and the employee having the highest salary will be displayed at the last of the record or last of the row. Okay, come to the second example where I am using the DESC keyword, and here a little bit of changes in the query, that is select ename salary job from EMP order by salary in descending order or salary in DESC. So what happened here in this case, in the first query I was using asterisk, for that all the attributes will be displayed for all the rows, and here what happened, only ename salary and job will be displayed in case of in this case the EMP number, salary and job will be displayed, and ordering according to the salary in descending order, that means the name of the employee who is getting highest salary will be displayed first, and the employee who is getting lowest salary will be displayed at the end of the row. So now suppose we want to display the records of a particular criteria or a particular condition. Suppose according to a department we want to display the records in ascending order or descending order. That can also be done using this order by clause. With the order by, we have to use the where condition. As we already know, the where condition is used to assign a condition or a criteria for the query. The same thing can be used with the order by clause. So let's go for the example. Select ename salary job over here, so that it will display only employee name, salary and job from EMP. Same thing over here. Where condition, where department number is equal to 20. That means first it will retrieve all the record of department number 20, then order by the record according to salary. That means those employee who are working in department number 20, those records will be displayed in which order. In this case, as I told you, if you are not mentioning any keyword, either DSC or ASC, then the default is your ascending order. So in this case we have not used any kind of keyword, either ascending or descending, so that the record will be displayed in ascending order in this case. So these are the three type of example of ascending order or descending order using the group by using the order by clause. Okay, one more problem arises in case of order by clause. That is not a problem. In fact, sometimes the result of the query is not displayed as we want. If 2 or 3 values are in same weightage, that means suppose we are ascending or displaying the record according to the salary, and 2 persons are there getting the same salary. At that time, the record which is stored first, suppose employee X is getting 5,000 as well as employee Z is getting 5,000 salary, and the Z is stored first, then the X has been stored. In this case, when it will display the record, it will display Z first, then display the values of X. Okay, so suppose we want to display this X and Z in ascending order or descending order, that can also be done using the order by clause. In that case, you have to use 2 order by clause for 2 different kind of attributes. In that case, whatever be the first order by clause, according to that it will be displayed, and if there is same value and there is a confusion of ordering the values, then what happen, it will take the reference of the second order by clause. For example, suppose here in the first case I am writing select asterisk from EMP order by salary. Now 2 or 3 persons having same salary, so we can also use over here one thing, order by salary, comma, one more order by clause we can use, order by E-name. In this particular case, what happen, if 2 or 3 persons having same salary, then according to their name it will be displayed the record. So these are the different use of order by clause. Now come to the group by clause. As the clause says group by, it used to create a group of values or a group of rows or records in the query statement. Now let's go for the example. The first example is select count asterisk from EMP group by job. Okay, so it will group the jobs in the employee table. If you have remembered the values, we have president, manager, analyst, salesman and clerk. So these are the 5 different kind of jobs stored in the EMP table. So it will group the job. One group is for president, another group is for manager, third one is for clerk, fourth one is salesman, fifth one is for analyst. So these are the 5 group created, and it will count. Here I am using the function count asterisk. So it will count how many managers are there, how many your salesmen are there, how many clerks are there, and how many analysts are there. But there is a problem with this particular query, and it's a common problem done by every person when we are writing the query, where simply if you want to count the number of employees in each job, suppose the query in front of you is to count the number of employees for each job. So this is a correct query written over here. Nothing wrong is that query. The query will be executed properly. You will have the output. Then the output is not going to be so clear. That means the output of that particular query will be displayed like this. Count asterisk. Then 1, 3, 4, 2, 5 or 4, whatever be the value. So it is not clear which value is for which job. So that whenever we are using the group by clause, then you must add the attribute for which attribute you are grouping the values. For example, the same thing whatever written in section A over here or option A, the same thing can be written here like this is the correct format of writing the query. Select job, comma, count asterisk. Here we are just adding the column job जो यहाँ पे नहीं है. So the job, count asterisk from EMP group by job. The job is the attribute used in the group by clause, so that you have to use should mention the attribute here. In case of the attribute list, you have to mention the same attribute. So select job count asterisk from EMP order by job. Now what happened over here? The output will be displayed like this: job, then count asterisk. Okay. What happened now? Suppose job is the manager. 3. Suppose job is the president. Suppose 1. Like that it will be displayed. So it is more good representation of the query. Clear? Now, in case of this count, in the last session I told you about as clause. The as clause is used to add a temporary name in the query. So here you can also use the after that count asterisk, you can also use the as clause. Suppose as count या फिर as number of EMP I have mentioned. Then what happened? Instead of this count asterisk in the result, it will be displayed number of employee. Number of employee it will display instead of this count asterisk. Okay, we can also mention a condition for the count. If you want to mention some condition or according to a particular department or a particular job you want with the group by clause, then also you can write down after the EMP you can write down one condition, and according to that condition the record will be grouped. Now come to the third thing. It is the third type of example. Here I am writing select department number, mean salary, max salary from EMP group by department number. That means in this case what happened, it will display the according to department, which department has how many which department, in which department what is the highest salary and what is the lowest salary in each department. Okay, now the third clause is a having clause. The having clause is used to replace the where clause in case of condition, applying condition. But the having clause is only used with the group by clause. That means using the having clause we can mention a condition for a group of values. For a group of values we can mention a condition using the having clause, whereas the where clause is used for an individual value or a range of value. There is a difference between range of value and group of values. Okay, so group of values के लिए we have to use the having clause instead of the where clause. For example, suppose you have a condition to display the number of employees working as different designation, but the number should be greater than 3. That means in which job there are three or more than 3 people are working, we have to display the numbers. Okay, in that case we can write down like this: select job count from EMP group by job. Up to this you have already done. You know the output. What happened here? We are assigning a condition here, having count asterisk greater than 3. That means it will group the data, it will display the data, the job and the count. But in which condition? Where the number of employees are more than 3. So these are the 3 clauses, that is the order by clause, group by clause and the having clause, which can be used with the select statement. Okay, so go for the practical purpose, do all this, practice all this thing using your MySQL or Oracle or anything like that. Okay, if you have any kind of problem after that, you can contact me, you can message me. Up to that, thank you and have a nice day.